Morning, morning for me, morning from the curtains. My loves, we're going to have Tango Thursday. It's very exciting. Hang on, let me just do that and that and that. Marvellous. I think we're up and running. Somebody tweet me to say, yes, we're going. Let's do this one here. Hello, Katie, my love. How are you? It's just to send you all my love to Alpine Residential Home down there in Sevenoaks. Oh, Sevenoaks, my old neck of the woods. Anyway, morning all. How are you doing? Enjoying the sun from inside? If you've got a garden, great. Catch a few rays, lovely. Vitamin D, etc., etc. Today we're going to be doing the tango. So I've been asked about this, so this is why we're doing it. There's a few things people would like to do. One of the things people like to do is, how do we join bits up? Good question. How do we join bits up? Well, I'm going to add a little something onto the tango, and then you can use it. So there'll be 3 or 4 different bits that we've done, and then you can start mixing it up and then adding bits onto it later. And as we build it up, this is what we talked about before, about building everything up. So here we go. We're going to start off with I'll go over all the other bits in a minute, but first I'm just going to do the new bit. Now, we also talked about the way that the lady, or the follower and the leader, and man and a woman, how the lady's been doing the natural opposite of the man. So if I step forward, for example, as a man with my left foot, the lady would maybe step backwards with her right foot. Natural opposite. Now, when we've done a load of that, we start to get into a situation where the boys and the girls are doing a different step at the same time. Now, we did a bit of that with the salsa yesterday. Do you remember that? Where the girl did the turn as the boy stepped backwards. So I step backwards, the girl does the turn. Oh, it's very flash. Now, tango, for this variation, exactly the same. I'm going to do one thing, she's going to do another. Yes, I know. So, boys, we're going to do this. I'll show you the boy steps first. So, we're going to start off with a link. Inexplicable. So, we're going to do two steps in a link. I go forward on the left and to the side on the right. I go forward on the left and step to the side on the right. Now, as you see what I do that, my body just sort of turns slightly. So I go forward on the left and I turn towards my partner as I step on the right foot. I do 2 steps. I go forward on the left, turn to the right. And now I'm on my right foot with my left foot available to use. We've got this lovely sort of bent knee position, heel off the ground. I'll show you this way around. Heel off the ground, toe on the floor. This is a very tango-esque position. If you see somebody standing in this position here, they're doing the tango. Or if they're not doing a tango, then you might ask them if they're okay. So here we go. We do 1, 2. Tango position. Ladies, on this instant, you do the natural opposite. You go back on the left. You go back on the right. Excellent. Back on the right, step to the side on the left. And you have the same position. Heel off the floor, hair on my thigh, heel off the floor, toe on the floor. Boys, 1, 2. Ladies, 1, 2. Now the girls, as is often the way, have got a bit more to do than the boys. They've got to turn from what we call closed position. You remember we've spoken about this in the past. Closed position is where we're facing each other. Although we're not standing in front of each other, we're just slightly offset. Remember, tie, right side of the tie for the lady, left side of the tie, hanky. Hanky, and so I can see where I'm going. Lady, hanky. Although we're not right over there, we're still, touching. So, we're in closed position. When we finish the link, we're going to be in promenade position. Promenade position means we're both facing in the same direction and we're going in the same direction here, walking in the same way. We're going that way and the girls are doing this way. So we have to go from here, 1, 2, to there. That's a link, a progressive link. 2 steps. 1, 2. Oh, shut up. Ooh, marvellous, I love that. Now we're going to do a swivel. Oh yes, we're doing a swivel. Here we go. We're on. Thank you. Morning, Lauren. Morning, Fiona. Aim. Morning. Hannah. Morning. Johnny. Morning, my love. Gillian. Lovely. Morning. Morning, Canter. Beke and morning, my love. Steve, morning. Oh, granddaughter, 18th birthday today. Oh, happy birthday. Who is it? Amy. Amy, happy birthday. 18. Practically 18 myself. So we do link for the ladies. We're in promenade position. Now, I realise you can read all this as I'm saying. I do know how it works, but I'd just like to say it. So now I'm going to walk in this direction here. So I'm doing girl steps first. This is the best side. Girls, we go forward on the right, forward on the left, to the side on the right, and back on the left. All right, so you're going to turn to face your man. I'm going to do it over here. And I go walk, walk, turn to face, step back. 4 steps. All right, one more time. I do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, if you're not fitting it in, let me know and I'll squash it up a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's that? Not too bad? Maxine, morning, my love. Now, boys, you do this. You go, one, it's very complicated for the boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know. That's why they give the girls the hard bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do 4 walks forward. Now, Fiona, I hear you. The tap, you fancy doing a bit of tap? Let's have a go at tap tomorrow, shall we? We'll do a little time step or something. We'll start off with it anyway. A little time step. Now we're going to do this again. Girls, ready? Walk, 2, turn to face your man, back on the left foot. So far so good? All right. If I'm going too quickly, let me know. Walk, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing like this because I want you to get the full experience of the curtains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marvellous. That's the girl steps. Boys, we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the 1, 2, 3. The 4th step, as the lady closes to face me, or not closes to face me, turns to face me, she sits backwards on her left foot. She's in this position here, and I'm in this position here as a man. This step here is outside partner. We talked about this before, I remember. This is what we call outside partner. Now, what's outside partner? When you're standing facing each other, my left foot, lady's right foot is in the middle, my right foot is between her feet, and her left foot is outside my right foot. So she's over there. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're between, that almost looks a bit wrong. So we're between feet with my right foot and her right foot. We're in here like this. This is in line. So whenever I step forward like this between her feet, that's called in line. When I step, so imagine her right foot is here. When I step to the side of her right foot and not between her feet, that's called outside partner. So I'm stepping outside the partner. So I don't step between her feet, which is in line. I step outside partner, which is to the right of her right foot. Is that clear? Do you understand it? I need to get another body. As soon as we get this isolation thing down, I'm going to get another body and show you all this stuff in real time. So here we go. So at this point here on step 4, I'm now outside partner. Ladies, here. I am here. All right? Now, boys do this. I rock back. I'll do it this way here, like this. I rock back and tap. I go forward and tap. You can do that? Back, tap, forward, tap. Ready? Left, tap, right, tap. Now when you tap your right foot across, you just go across yourself. So rather than tap it together, you tap it across yourself. So you go back, tap, forward, tap. So that whole thing looks like this. Walk, 2, 3, 4, back, tap, forward, tap. Okay, here we go. Now girls, you've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. You're in this position here. Now you do this. You go forward, swivel. Wow. Do that again. I go I'm here, I go, I can tap there if you fancy. If you fancy doing something, jazzing it up a bit, just tap it there first. Then you go forward, swivel, forward, swivel, back into front of your partner. Do that one more time, and you go forward, swivel, forward, swivel. It's a swivel, I can't help it. You've got a swivel, it's called the swivel. So we go like this. For the girls, the whole thing looks like this. Walk, 2, 3, 4, tap, 1, swivel, 2, swivel. Now, the swivel. What is a swivel? Well, a swivel is that sort of half a turn, but without changing weight. So do it all on one foot. So let's do it this way here so you can see. So I'm going to step forward my right foot. And what I do is I turn half a turn on my right foot here like this. And I leave my right foot down. I don't put my weight on my left foot because I'm going to use it. And I repeat the process going the other way. See, now my right foot's available. Now, that's the basic swiveling action where you turn a half a turn on one foot and the other one sort of sweeps across the floor. Now you can do all this sort of thing where you the leg does a little sort of moment like this. You see this in Argentine tango a lot. You see it in the ballroom tango as well. All these, and you see it in Latin as well. There's rumba and things like that. But the principle remains the same. Look, my standing there, or the one I'm swiveling, is doing the same thing. It's just standing and swiveling. Now the other leg is a decoration, as they in Argentine tango they call it a decoration, and then you just swivel, and then you can do what you like with it. All right, so we go like this. But for this instant, we're just going to keep it close to your standing foot, which is the one you're standing on and one you're swiveling. So we go for the girls. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, little tap there. Then I go forward, swivel, forward, swivel. Angela, morning, my love. How do you do that? How do you do those structures on the dance floor? I've got a lovely cat. Well, if you've got wooden floors, you can slide them like that. You can do the chuck and slide. Although I'm sure the RSPCA would agree with it. But gently, like that. A little smooth one. So here we go. We go forward, 2, 3, 4, tap, 1 swivel, 2 swivel. Now, if you stand properly, like we've discussed in the past, posture up, head up, body held, very good, high, knees flexed. Dancing predominantly, when you're walking forward just on your heels, but when you're doing the swivels, your weight's on the balls of your feet, so you've got a light, what we call a light heel, where you can lift them without any sort of having to shift too much. A light heel. The swivel part is easy because you're just standing up straight. If you're not very good posture here, this becomes difficult because the shoulders start to swing and the whole thing doesn't really swivel, it just sort of falls, which is a different step entirely. I'm used to a fall, I've had a lot of them in the past, but this is a swivel, this is a technical thing. So we're going to do the whole thing, ready, with the link. 1, 2, this is boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, back, tap, forward, tap. All right? Now you can spread this out a little bit if you've got a bit more space. I'm only doing it tinsy-wincy because I'm trying to keep it in this space here. 1, link. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, tap, 2, tap. Girls, you're going to do this. A link and a 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's that? Not bad? That is the swivel variation. Now, there's a swivelly bit in it, but the whole thing is the swivel variation, starting from a progressive link going into the swivel variation. It's not easy, but it's a beauty. You feel all sort of tango-y when you do it. And fellas, when you're doing it with a lady, your outside partner here, when she comes forward to her first swivel, you turn this way here, and then when she goes back the other way, you turn her this way here. So you have to sort of help the lady with the swivelling by leading her. And you go 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, like this, as I go back, tap, forward, tap. So you have to time your steps with her swivels. So you go back, 2, 3. I'm sure you can do that. You've got nothing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Girls have got all the work. So you've just got to do that. 1, 2. Now, of course, the tango hold in ballroom is much higher. In Argentine tango, it's much sort of looser and lower. You can do either hold for this, to be honest with you. I wouldn't worry too much about the arms going up in the air. Now, was that my dog in the background? Could you see? I suspect it probably was. Got two miniature Dachshunds, black and tan. They dart about all over the place, normally yapping at the dog next door, which is, I think, much larger. No, I haven't got black and white. That might have been a small child. Now, what was I going to say to you? Let's do that again. Let's do that again. So, progressive link. I'll start with the boys. A 1, 2. Then I go. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, swivel, forward, tap. All right, girls, you go. A 1, 2. A 1, 2. Turn to face your boy. Tap. 1, swivel, 2, swivel. And now from here, you've got your right foot available. Boys, you've got your left foot available. You can do, there's a little variation you can do called a brush tap. So from here, there, step, tap for the boys. I can go forward, side, brush tap. I'll show you this way here. For the boys, you go forward, side, brush, tap. That's all. We go forward, side, brush, tap. This is a separate thing altogether. And you go forward, side, brush, tap. And for the ladies, you do natural opposite on this occasion. Back, side, brush, tap. And now you've got this foot available to start again with maybe the 2 walks. Remember we did 2 walks and rock? I'll do it for the boys. Walk, walk, a rock, rock, rock. Back, side together. Ladies, you do the same thing. You go back to a rock, 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 step, side together. And you can start again with that, you see. So do the tap, brush, tap one more time. Step, side, brush, tap. One more time for the girls. Back, side, brush, tap. How about that? Not bad, was it? Piece of cake, eventually. How are we doing here? Lynn, morning, my love. Daffodil, loving the swivel. Well, the swivel's a beautiful thing, I must say. It's an integral part of the tango. Tango is nothing without a swivel, you could say. And Argentine tango, of course, is full of them. And then a lot of it, you do a lot of it in the Latin dances. For the girls, loads of swivels. So they go certainly in rumba. You'll maybe do this: step, swivel, step, swivel, step, swivel, step, swivel. You'll see the girls on Strictly, for example, the pro girls, they'll use this variation a lot with the boys stood in front of them and then the girls are swiveling and then the boys can sort of use their upper body and just rock and then lead the girls, double handhold, and girls to swivel like this. They're all sort of snaky and gorgeous. It's a fabulous step, actually. So, but the tango swivel is a lovely thing because you feel like you're really doing something a bit dramatic when you're dancing together. And it's a lovely thing, again, as I said before, the boys doing one thing and the girls doing something entirely different. Marvellous. Thank you very much. That's the swivel in the tango, linking it on potentially, if you fancy, to the bits we've done before. If you've seen what we've done before, link it on. If you haven't, you can look back over the days and have a look and see what we've done. Now, very exciting news. Re the YouTube channel. We're up and running. So tomorrow we're going to do this on the YouTube channel. So we're going to go, I think it's antonduet.tv. Look at me. And so we're going to do it on YouTube. So you can do it on your TV. If you've got a internet-enabled TV, you could just watch it on the TV as we do it, so bigger screen. And we're going to, you can still watch it on your phone or your tablet, whatever device you want to use, and follow along there. But it's all going over to YouTube. And tomorrow as well, we're going to start the Fit at 50 in the afternoon. I know afternoons is, I hate working out in the mornings. It makes me feel a bit ill. I like to work out a little later in the afternoon. So we're going to do that tomorrow afternoon. And we're just a gentle workout session, certainly for people who don't really work out. But if you do, we're going to do things you can sort of rev up and make it a bit more difficult for you. But thank you very much again. Thanks for all the comments and the messages and everything like that. I'm loving following it, and it's very kind of you to be so involved. Bless you all. See you tomorrow on the telly, on the YouTube channel, and tomorrow afternoon we'll be doing the thing. Oh, and don't forget the book. The book's what you call it thing. on that was very clear, wasn't it? Let me find out what they call it. They've called it a somebody asked me about this yesterday. It's been it's on iBooks. Oh yeah, it was selected for Book of the Month or something like that. So have a look at that. It's absolutely marvellous. Thank you all very much indeed. I will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you.